No matter the economy is go down, this job is always there, okay? And this job is always a high demand job. Even before the pandemic, this is just a common question I received from you. So let me just explain you about how to become a healthcare aide here in Canada. And how is everyone out there? My name is Buyucan. If this is your first time in my YouTube channel, welcome. And if you are my returning subscriber, I have to say thank you for always supporting my channel. So anyway, on today's video, I'm going to share you information how to become a healthcare aide in Canada, specifically in Alberta. Healthcare aid in Canada is a very high demand job even before the pandemic. It's because of due to the growth of aging populations here in Canada. So in the province of Alberta, before you become a healthcare aide, you need to study, okay? You study, before in my time, you study about 4 months, 5 months, or 6 months. Now they change between 8 months to 10 months. Also, it depends on the school where you study, because some school they offer 8 months, some school 10 months, some school 1 year, okay? So it's up to you to choose what school you want to enroll. In my time before, if you're a nurse background or if you're a registered nurse or any medical background, you don't have to go to school as a healthcare aide. They will just carry whatever you finish, especially if you're a nurse with work experience in related to nursing, right? But in the province of Alberta, they changed that rule. So now in the province of Alberta, you need to be certified as a healthcare aide, and before you qualify to apply either in the hospitals, in the community, in a nursing home or assisted living or long-term care facilities or housing facilities, okay? Healthcare aid certificate program, you can enroll through online, and they have some clinical practicum, and you can do either in the community, in the hospital, or in a nursing home, and you need to complete some certain hours for your clinical practicum. In Alberta, healthcare aid is unregulated. Unregulated means no board exam, okay? You are under supervised by a licensed practical nurse or a registered nurse if you are working in a units like in hospitals or in a nursing home. The salary of a healthcare aide here in Alberta between $19 to $25 per hour. Starting paid salary here in Alberta is $15 per hour, okay? But then, as I said, it depends on the company where you are working, because some company, they start to pay you $19 or $21 per hour. So between $19 to $25 per hour of a salary of a healthcare aide here in Alberta. And if you are working evening shift, there's an evening differentials beside of your salary. And if you're working night shift, there's a night shift differential. So you can make more money if you want to work like night shift or evening shift, okay? Healthcare aid duties and responsibilities. You as a healthcare aid responsible to take care of your clients, elderly people with disabilities by transferring, provide direct care to your patients who are ill. It's a direct care, okay? So you assist patients with their daily activities of bathing, grooming, feeding, cooking, repositioning, feeding, transferring, sometimes meal preparations if you are working in housing facilities, help them for their medications or companionship. In order for you to become a successful healthcare aide, you need to have a good qualities as a healthcare aide, okay? As a caregiver, okay? You need to have these qualifications like patience is number one, caring, good communication skills, physically fit, meaning to say you have a physical stamina, because you know when you are taking care of elderly people, especially when they're like disabled people, you do some transferring, repositioning, turning, something like that, okay? That's why you need to have the stamina, you need to have this energy as a healthcare aide, okay? You work either 7 to 3 shift, 3 to 11 shift, or 11 to 7 a.m. Something like shifting jobs. You need to have the energy, especially when you work like night shift, you know. Night shift means say you need to sleep daytime. So you need to have this energy to work night shift, so you need to have some enough rest during daytime. Being a healthcare aide, you need to be strong and healthy. Take care of your ill patients. So being a healthcare aide in Alberta, you can able to work as a full-time, part-time, or casual. So casual means to say you just only pick shift whenever you want to work. So if you want to work only just evening shift, just evening shift. And if you're going to work only the weekend, just the weekend for the casuals, okay? But if you're going to work a part-time means like you only work 3 times or 2 times in a week, but you have your own line, okay? And when you are part-time, you are allowed to pick up more shift as much as you can, okay? Sometimes you make more money than the full-time people, okay? But if you are working as a full-time means to say 40 hours a week, you are working either 5 days in a row, 7 days in a row. It all depends, okay? And you are not allowed to pick up more shift because you have enough shift because you're a full-time. So that's the trick for working as a healthcare aide, okay? So if you want more shift, you make more money, go part-time, okay? So for the aspirant immigrants outside Canada, for international students who want to become a healthcare aide here in Canada in the future, this is a course to consider when you are enrolling a course here in Canada because healthcare aide is always high demand, okay? I'm going to give you a tips, okay? If you are international students, okay, you take this a 1-year course here in Canada. You are taking a risk because it's a 1-year course, right? So when you are an international student, you are allowed to work 20 hours a week here in Canada while studying, right? So while you are studying, you're allowed to work 20 hours. So because this is a very high demand jobs, they need caregivers. Because you are studying healthcare aid, might as well just take care elderly people or children with disabilities related to caregiving or to this healthcare aid jobs. By the time you finish your course, you never know. You never know, right? Your employer, you ask them if they can provide you a work permit for you to continue this type of jobs, okay? Some children, they want to keep their mommy in their home, right? So they need a private caregiver. So you try to search a job when you are here in Canada if you are an international student. That's my tips for you guys, okay? Some children, they want to keep their mommy and daddy inside their home because instead of bringing their parents to a nursing home, they want somebody like inside their home 24/7. Although you're not allowed to work full-time as an international student, right? Do this when you are an international student here in Canada because I guaranteed you it's easier for you to get your permanent resident in the future. Most of the people that I know working as a healthcare aide, later on they upgrade to become a licensed practical nurse. It's a 2 years course here in Alberta, and if they want to have more higher education, they upgrade to become a registered nurses here in Canada. So to all registered nurses outside Canada, once you settled in Alberta, you cannot be a healthcare aide right away. Before, they can take credit because of your work experience or because of your nursing background. But now, even though you are a registered nurse in your own home country, once you are here in Alberta and you want to work as a healthcare aide, you still need to have a certificate of a healthcare aide, okay? Some nurses outside Canada, instead of taking a healthcare aide course, they go take up a licensed practical nurse. So once you are a student of licensed practical nurse, it's a 2 years course here in Alberta, and once they finish their 1 year, they're allowed to work as a healthcare aide while studying and finishing their licensed practical nurse course, okay? So that's how it works here in Alberta, guys, okay? So anyway, yeah, I hope it helps for you, especially those nurses outside Canada who wants to be a registered nurse in Canada. And if you want to be a registered nurse in Canada, of course, you need to do some upgrading course, okay? Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you for my next video. God bless you. Bye-bye.